Hello everyone and welcome back to another video in Raid Shadow Legends. Today we'll be looking at some new news that came out today about some fusion champions. First off, we got a new fusion champion, and this is Broadmaw. He is a epic void champion, and he will be here to stay, the same as Relic Keeper. Has no time limits, special drops, or other special conditions. And as you can see, here he is right there, Broadmaw. I believe I have this. He requires 4 Void Champions in order to fuse into him. And I have this one and this one. I currently have this one out. This one's in the vault, that's why you don't see the red dot. And you can fuse this one. Her name is Arbalaster. And you need to get Huntress from actual Void Shards. You need to get these 2 from actual Void Shards. So if you never pull them, you can never fuse Broadmaw. It's just the reality of the situation. But that may not be a huge loss. From what I can see and from what I've read, this is not that great of a champion. Attacks one enemy, has 25% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. It's always pretty nice. He can place a increased crit rate and the smaller version of the increased speed buff. This is his probably best ability, what you'd want to keep him for. He revives two random dead allies with 25% HP and places a block damage buff for 1 turn. Usually when a ally is revived, they're at 0% turn meter, so a block damage will keep them alive for an entire turn, to where hopefully they can get some HP along the way. You just want to make sure that this guy, Broadmaw, is alive after hopefully 1 or 2 of your good damage dealers is dead, and you can actually use this ability to bring him back. But really, that's, I mean, as you saw, he was a support champion. He has a increased defense in the arena by 33%, so he's really meant for the arena, but I would only use him for this, and I don't really like wasting an arena spot just for revives, usually because the revives aren't that great. This one in fact would actually be pretty good because of the block damage, but you gotta give this guy a lot of defense and life points to stay alive for that initial burst, really, because he probably won't be targeted first. But some new news that came out about the Rhazin Scarhide fusion is this little note that is here now. Rhazin Scarhide can only be fused 1 time. And here is the post when Rhazin Scarhide first came along, and they've changed it to say, Rhazin Scarhide will be available for fusion once. There is no time limits. However, once summoned via fusion, the champion will disappear from the portal. So there's always been this question whether or not you can fuse these epic champions, and you can fuse them a second time possibly, but it has been confirmed, or at least changed now, that Rhazin can only be fused 1 time, and then he will disappear from the portal, that post says. So in my mind, once you fuse him, just like you can't see my Foley fusion anymore, even though the event is still going on, you can still fuse him. I've already fused him, so he's not on my portal anymore. The same thing will happen with Rhazin Scarhide. So whether or not these guys can be fused once or twice, once Rhazin has been fused, I imagine all of these will no longer be fusible, and you'll lose your chance. But we can confirm or deny whether or not these guys can be fused twice right now, because I have what is necessary to fuse both Lich and her. I forget what she is, but we'll see that in a second. And let me turn off my webcam because I like to give the champions the full screen when we get a new one. And there's Lich. Really not into keeping him. I'm going to use him for Rhazin Scarhide, but here's his skills real fast, and his review is not the best. But as you can see, you can fuse multiple epic champions. So before you fuse Rhazin, you might want to get an extra version of all of these epic champions, just to have them in the future. Maybe it'll make a limited time fusion event go faster if you have one of these champions all ready to go. So thing to think about. I probably I have her already and I have him already, but in my vault I have all of these champions ready to go as well, so I might work them up and get them fused before I go for Rhazin. And I may make a second version of these champions if I can, if I had the champions to do so. But here, well, what's her name? Bloodfeather. So we'll fuse her too in this video just to show. Now I have not fused her or him. It's not Spikehead, that's one of the rares. So here's Bloodfeather, her reviews. Horrible in Spider's Den apparently. Pretty good in an arena. Critical hits, and decreased speed. So I have all of the epics ready or required for fusion of Rhazin, but right now they're all rank 4. As you can see, I got 2 of them brand new. These guys I had from before, and I may try to do a second version of all of them just to have them. It'll take some time, but I think I might do it. One extra thing about Broadmaw. Let's see. In Discord, it has been confirmed that Broadmaw is not required for the next fusion, and there will be another fusion soon that is actually a brand new champion that's not even in the game yet. So, cool news there. I'll go over that champion when they do come in. But that'll be it for this video. Oh, I just hit the wrong button. There we go. That was weird. Alright, that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.